Forget voice, forget exit, revolution sucks, internal exile,
Hmm.
passivity, right? Tell us
Yes,
more.
yes.
I like it.
Compliance.
Compliance.
Compliance, because basically what you want is, you're Rivendell, not Gondor, right? You're not like going out and basically finding like orcs and like fucking them up, with your fucking elf arrows, right? Like that shit is bullshit, right? Doesn't get you anywhere.
It's very dangerous. It's very
And it's
dangerous
very
too.
dangerous, right? And these orcs, man, they're just doing their fucking orc jobs, right? Like let's not even get into like, the question is Tolkien a racist, right? And so the these poor orcs are just doing their jobs, and you're out like fucking with them, and why, right? And they're armed too, and the thing is, either you have a plan to cast the ring into the cracks of Mount Doom, or you don't.
Right.
If you don't fuck around, right? And basically this is the the essential. I mean, what you'll find is like, people in our, if you compare like a dissident, in America today with like an Eastern European dissident from like, like Václav Havel, period. Okay, there's a lot of, resemblances in those things, including, by the way, the just totally insane, bitter infighting and social drama, which of course I do not involve myself in. But you'll see a lot of that. You'll see a lot of like who betrayed who and who, whatever and whatever. But those people would just be utterly aghast that you can like, that it's just like, no one is going to like arrest you for like, instead they just delete your tweets. Like it's totally like, this is not even like full contact, dissident shit, right? Let alone like full like Stalin period, going up against the Gestapo or whatever. There's none of that, right? It's actually a very chill historical period. It's just kind of bananas, right? And so actually, sort of compliance, and it's not just strict compliance. To me, doesn't mean just like compliance with a strict law. It means basically obedience to power. It means, every time, Caesar comes and asks me for his coin in like a lot of different forms, every time I'm going to give that motherfucker his coin. Right. But am I going to bow down and pray to Caesar? I won't even give, not only do I not pray to Caesar, I won't even give Caesar enough love to hate him. I don't even hate Caesar.
Yeah.
Caesar's just like this thing. Right. And so it's like my attitude toward, DC is basically like, imagine if you're like an American expat, right? You retire to like Costa Rica. Okay, but you've read your John Locke, and you're like, wait a second, I'm being governed by a government to which I did not consent. Well, you kind of did because you kind of moved there, but forget that. But you're like, it is an injustice that I cannot vote in Costa Rican elections.
Right.
You start taking an interest in the Costa Rican parties. They have their different colors. You're like, I have the rojos. I'll not have azul around the house, right? Or whatever, right? Like that would be weird. At the same time, do you obey the Costa Rican speed limit? Are you like, yes, I did not consent to that sign that says 100 kilometers an hour and, therefore I will do 140. No, you don't do that either, right? You basically are just like, this is a power. I respect this power. It is what it is. I don't challenge the power. I don't fuck with the power. I don't believe in the power, and I don't care about the power. And I think that, a lot of, if a lot more sort of Americans would adopt that view toward this kind of ridiculous political circus that they're in, I don't know that it would do any particular objective good, but I think that there would be a lot of stress that would maybe go away.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my, my mission is a mission of chill, man.
Yeah.
And I don't think most people get that, but
that's right.
but
That's right. It's a mission of chill. Yeah.